Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have 3 brand new Civivi models I'm going to show you. The other one's over here. It's a teaser. This one right here, wait until you see this. This is an 11th anniversary special edition. Wait until you see this one. First, we're going to get into this one. Oh my gosh, I need something to unbox this with. I'll use my Civivi Elementum 2 button lock, one of my favorite everyday carries, and we'll use this to compare it to, as always. I hope you're having a fan-freaking-tastic day. I'm having a great day. I've been unboxing knives today, and I can't wait to share them with you all. Make sure, hey, I have 15% off of Civivi and and Syncut year-round. So down in the pinned comment below and in the description of this video, you can get 15% off and free shipping. That's it usually ends up being cheaper than even Amazon. So keep that in mind. All right, are you ready for the first one? This is the Civivi Krabby. Would you look at it? Just look at it and all of its crabbiness. That is one thing that I have never been called is Krabby. And there are 4 different variants of the new Krabby. Now this one right here is a little bit of that shredded carbon fibre. Everybody needs a little carbon fibre in their life. And ooh, this one has the Mr. Fancy Pants steel. Ooh, look at that. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at the layers. Isn't that just the coolest thing ever? Nice looking thumb studs. Perfect. Oh yeah. There's your Civivi jimping. Look at that. Perfect jimping. They have a captive pivot, cage ceramic ball bearings. Now, is this going to be kind of front flipperish? I'm curious how very interesting. So we have, what is, oh, I wonder if this is kind of going like, don't crabs have multiple eyes? Or is that spiders? Maybe that's what this is going with. So you do have a place for a lanyard or 2 or 3 back here, and very interesting. And then we have a milled G10 back spacer along the back. And this one in particular is not a reversible clip. It is inset into the liners. It's going to be a nice in and out of the pocket experience. It's smooth, so it's not going to rough your pocket up. You're never going to have any tearing of your pocket. Now, let's get this blade out. Are you ready to check it? Did I just snort? I think I just snorted. All right, you ready? Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh yeah, look at that. Kind of a modified sheep's footy blade. Look at that. That is very, very cool looking. I do appreciate when they do this style of blade. It always looks really nice. It's the Damascus, and I think they're just, Damascus has like a 10 CR core. Anytime I've had their oh my gosh, the stickiness. Holy cow. Yeah, so if you want a steel that just gets mad sticky, wow, it is begging to slice. Like this is the kind of, if you put this on the top of a tomato, it's just going to go, it's going to slice right in. Oh my goodness. Let's take a quick look here. And there are, like I said, there are different options. So if you don't want this option, you can also go there, you can get a black wash or a black stone wash. And then you can also go with the, I believe it's a satin or a regular looking stone wash. So you have 3 or 4 different options for your blade. Plenty of room for sharpening, a lot of real estate up here with the forward choil. And this is a liner lock. You can see that the lockup is perfect, and you do have some jimping right there. Let's see, how's that pass through? Pass through is really good. It's more of a traditional feeling knife in your hand, right? That pass through, or the liner lock itself, it's very grippy, so it's grabbing my thumb, so my thumb is not snipping out. I do have to put a little bit of pressure on there to get to it, because there's not, if you look, there's not really much cutout. It's just barely sticking out. So it's not huge, but it's easy to get into. And let's see, are we centered? Yes, the blade is centered, and boy, it comes down to a nice thin point. Nice big old thumb studs there, and let's see, can we see where our stop pin is? The stop pin, it looks like we have an internal stop pin, which is very nice, very, very nice. Quick size comparison. This is what it looks like next to the Civivi Elementum 2 button lock. You can see this is a small knife. This is, I call this a medium knife. This is like between small and medium. So we'll see what this one's going to feel like in my hands. And this is what it looks like next to the QSP Penguin, because everybody needs a penguin, right? So that should right there be enough to give you an idea. And if you want the stats, the size of this knife and those things, you know, that you can click on the links. That'll give you all the dimensions, the sizes, and all of that stuff. Now, my hand is 4 inches from here to here. Boy, that's up close. 4 from here to here, 3.5 from here to here. And from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. And this is what it looks like. Kind of disappears in my hand. And okay, I am grateful. I can't even feel that pocket clip, so I can't even tell it's there. And look at this. Even though I have a large size hand, that forward choil, my fingers just, oh yeah, it's comfortable. It's very nice. There's no jimping out here on the spine. There's jimping back here. So if you put your thumb back here, you can kind of get into that jimping just a little bit. But, you know, just holding it like I'm holding it normally, I'm along the top of that spine. That spine is softened. The edges are slightly chamfered, slightly crowned, so they're not rough on the hand. They feel really nice. And I'm just going to say it one more time. The stickiness of that blade, whoo, boy, I'm liking that. Now let's see. As an everyday carry, the thumb studs work well, or I don't know, can we reverse flick it? Yep, you can get your thumb behind there and get a reverse flick on it. So that's nice. It's not a lot of room to get your finger. You have to get your middle finger back behind it and push straight up, and then you can do it. Now, oh yeah, I almost forgot. Can we front flip this thing? Yes, you can. And I don't know if I can do it this way. No, there's not enough room. Yes, I can. Ha! It's very surprising. I'm surprised that they didn't take that jimping all the way around, that they stopped the jimping right. It's hard for me to get you in there to see. They stopped the jimping right here. Maybe a couple more jimps would have helped, but it doesn't look like it, but you can actually front flip it, and it's not super easy, but you can get in there enough to front flip it. So you do have kind of multiple deployment options. All in all, nice everyday carry. I like the way it feels. Smaller to medium size hands are good. Large size hands, you're going to use that forward choil, and you're going to be use this to do pretty much all the little stuff that you like. Nice little modern style pocket knife. All right, now before I dote on this any longer, let's get this one out. Oh, I don't think I even need to cut this box. Oh yeah, wait till you see this one. Okay, this is one of the all-time best Civivi knives. The large and the small. And they've made this special one for the 11th anniversary, right? This is the Civivi Mini Praxis Arctic Storm Fat Carbon. Would you look at it? Just look at it and all of its Arctic Storm Fat carbonness. Now, if you know anything about modern pocket knives, or if you've watched my channel at all, you know about the Mini Praxis, so I don't have to tell you a lot about this. I'm going to tell you about the third one that's being released here in just a second, but just in case you've never seen the Mini Praxis, look at that bad boy. How's that for a nice looking knife? Oh, and by the way, this is S35VN blade steel, baby. I don't even know if it says it anywhere. I don't see where it says it. A lot of times they put it on there so you can't hardly see it. But this is S35VN. This is a great little everyday carry pocket knife. You can't go wrong with the Mini Praxis. You can get these probably in the 30s, you know, the regular version. And this one right here is no exception as to how well the Praxis work. Has great ergos, great finish. It doesn't have a ton of pass-through, but it has nice aggression on that liner lock. This is a liner lock. It's easy to get in there and grab it with your thumb. You do have to put some pressure. I mean, don't get me wrong. You have to put a little bit of pressure to get in there to push that lock bar open. It's not like silky smooth. You do have to get in there a little bit. And oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Wow. This one, I don't know if these are limited, how many they made of these, but if it is limited, they're going to sell out because, oh yeah, it is a limited edition. I just looked it up and it's a limited edition. That means if you want to get in on these, I would suggest probably doing that sooner than later. And you can push button this and it comes flying out like a switchblade. Look at this. A knife blade doesn't come out any quicker than that. That's very nice. It does not have a reversible clip, but look at this clip. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is very cool. It has a nice, it's like, what do you even call that texture? Kind of a rock texture. I like what they did there. And it's inset into the scales, so you're not gonna snag on anything. Oh yeah, this is a total winner. There's milling. They've got a bunch of milling on the liners. The liners are not inset, so you get the addition of the aesthetics. That is fantastic. So there's the new mini Praxis in all of its fanciness. And then this little dude, which I think this is going to be a nice little everyday carry. The Civivi Krabby. Now, this is a knife. I'm just going to show you. It's not an honorable mention because they've already released this before, but they have two new variants, two new versions. This is the Civivi Hid. It is a giant, and I mean a giant. Right, look at this. Pow! Right in the kisser. This is like a portable kitchen knife. You can take this camping with you, or you can actually use this in the kitchen. Now, this is the one that I already have. The two ones that are coming out, they have a blue one and an orange one. I think the orange one would be fantastic for camping. That way you wouldn't lose track of it. But I've reviewed this one before. And of course, you can go and check out all the stats on the size of this. This is a 4.14 inch satin blade. Look at this. I mean, this knife is like 3/4 of the length of the Praxis. This is no joke. The Civivi Hid, you can now get blue and orange. So that makes probably 4 or 5 different colors you can get in the Hid. I will have links pinned in the comment section and down in the video description where you can go check these out. You can get the free shipping. You can get my 15% off discount code. So that's always something very nice. Let me know if you have a favorite about one of these bad boys. And if you enjoy my comments or content, if you like my content or like just hearing me blather about knives, or if like to hearing a familiar voice, let me know. You can say hi by hitting the thumbs up button. Let me know you care. But otherwise, go watch this video or go watch that video. And I'll see you in the lives and the chats and the hive stream. So remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.